welcome. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to do a masculine, a masculine, feminine karmic reading. For May, I wasn't sure what was going to be done, but then they gave it to me. If you want a 15 and 30-minute reading, that will still be a YouTube video. If you want a 45 or 60-minute reading, then that will be a phone. That will be a live phone reading. But it's only the 45 and the 60-minute is only for the live reading, for the phone reading. It's very easy to go over 15 and 30 minutes when you do a phone reading. They usually end up lasting 45 minutes to an hour. So that's what's going on for May. Let's see. Okay. Look at this, we have full moon coming up, so a lot of cycles are going to be ending with the next full moon, or they're going to be the beginning of the end. So again, feminines are called to have patience. Nobody likes that four-letter word, that curse word, but there it is. For the masculine, really their third eye has been opening up, and they are actually starting to embrace that. Too many. Yeah. Yep. Getting ready to start on their spiritual journey, this twin flame journey. But there's a lot of resistance. The karmic is trying to stop any kind of change that the masculine wants to make on himself, because she knows it's the beginning of the end. And this is how the masculine sees the feminine, you know, just all in her power and her glory. And that's another reason why some masculines aren't coming forward, is because they see the feminine as so powerful that they think that they have nothing that they could offer us. Silly boys. Yep, and here we are, patiently holding our hearts in our hand, waiting for the masculine, waiting to come give it to the masculine. And some feminines may be hesitant to give it to the masculine when he comes back, because look, she's looking the other way but still handing her heart over. It's like, I've been down this road before with you. Do I want to go down this road again? But what will you do? You will go, because look, we have the sun, new beginnings starting. And look, you have no choice. I mean, you do have a choice, but you know what I mean. We've come this far, not to just come this far and give up. This is happening, okay? The yin and the yang. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Look, we have a man holding a heart. Look at this. See? Look at the masculine is ready just to like hand it over. I mean, so is the feminine, but the masculine's looking straight ahead while she's looking behind, not quite sure if she should take this on again. But he's determined this time. I mean, he's looking dead straight at the feminine in her eyes. At the man and the woman holding a heart. How beautiful is that? Yeah, some feminines are going to be in a state of indecision when the masculine comes back. Masculines are working on their value. What is of value to them? Because what they thought was of value to them before is not what's of value to them now. So they are rethinking their whole lives. Yep. There's a lot of anxiety, obviously, over the karmic, causing him a lot of anxiety, and wanting to come back, and not knowing if the feminine's going to take him back, or feminine's, it's causing you some anxiety too, thinking about like, God, you know, like what, just, you know, that anxiety of what is going to happen, what is going to go on this time. Masculines are really grounding themselves in the base chakra and balancing themselves. They're really, and getting strength. So that's really good. Can you tell me more of what's going on, please, in the karmic situation? Wait, what those ones? Oh, sorry. Yeah. The karmic is, she has managed to silence the feminine. Like the masculine doesn't even want to talk to her anymore because of her words are just so, the masculine's realizing exactly how horrible the karmic has been to him. And he just doesn't want to waste his energy on talking to her anymore. And I use he and she, it's just, you know where the energies fit. What else is going on? Is that it? Just that card? Yeah. Some masculines have not proceeded with legal matters just yet. And they did emphasize just yet to me. But they will be moving. They will be moving on this. And some will be moving residence. Because they're realizing again that the house that they held so dear to them, you know, maybe it was the first home that they ever purchased, and you know, and they don't want to leave that home, but they're now again reassessing what it is of value and what it is not of value to them. Yeah, see, they gotta make that decision. Yep, because the universe is really like heavily calling them with signs and synchronicities, where the masculine has not tried to manifest anything. The universe is now stepping in and kind of telling them. There we have 2 10s. Getting somebody's birthday watching, or somebody's masculine's birthday, or some, you know, somebody who's watching, you know, somebody's birthday is on October 10th. Yeah. Coming in, and look, we have all the moon cycles coming in and wanting to give the feminine the cup. Yeah. Things just are not moving just yet. But when they do, all of these that are in reverse are going to be uprighted almost at the same time. It's going to be very quick because we have the Chariot. The Chariot is very quick. And look at the woman on the Chariot. That's the karmic. She's kind of like like it'll be like whiplash. She'll be like, what? What the fuck's going on? Like, I thought I had things under control. I just heard. I thought I had this under control. Now there's this going on and this going on. It's going to happen like all at once. Everything is going to go just blow up in their face, is what they just said. And then the masculine will not be silenced anymore. Eight of Cups. Nope. Again, not walking away, but when he does, it's going to be served with divorce papers, walking out, going to throw the karmic off her game, and the world will open up for the masculine because it's destiny. It's destiny. Oh my God. And look, the position of the cards. We have the Chariot over here on one end, and we have the Star over here on the other end, with these 4 cards in reverse in the middle. So it's like bookends. Okay, these are going to come over. This is what they're showing. They're going to come over and they're going to flip these cards around. And I'm asking universe on behalf of all the feminines, could this be soon, please? Because as these flip over, as they're like suspended in air, and you see they're going to come together, because the masculine will be moving towards destiny, which is the feminine. Yeah, there may be, some may have a little contact with the masculine, not a lot, or maybe some are getting little bits and pieces here and there of the truth, again, not being silenced anymore. The masculine is starting to speak his truth, but it's not a lot just yet. Yeah, because he has the mask half on, or I should say 3/4 on and 1/4 off. He's still trying to deceive himself, still trying to not go on this journey, to leave what is comfortable. And it could be a horrendous situation, but they've probably known this for a very long time. Masculines are very afraid of the unknown. What is that saying? The devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. Not in balance just yet for some. Some of them are in balance and some are not. And for some, divine timing has not yet occurred. Where the karmic thinks she's going to get more than what she is owed, it will not happen. It will not happen. Justice will prevail. Yeah, really. Card of Gemini. Somebody watching this is a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. So this is a message. There's messages in this reading for you. I love this card. This is my favorite card out of all the decks that I have, and I have a little bit over 100, I would say. This is my favorite card out of all the decks. I absolutely love that card. I didn't even realize I put that on the top and in the middle. Because this is what the masculine wants to do. He wants to lift the feminine up, figuratively and literally. See, and the karmic has many choices. There may have been some sort of reconciliation with the masculine, and she promised to change, but she went back to her old ways with all these choices that she has, choices of men. Nothing has changed. It may have changed for a very short amount of time, but once things got settled between the two of them, things got comfortable again. She went right back to the old ways. Like, do I want to go out tonight? Do I want to go out tomorrow night? Am I going to see this guy tonight, or am I just going to go out with my friends tonight? Like, what am I going to do? And nothing this group, this collective that I'm reaching, like the masculine and the karmic, don't do anything together, really. They're not even sleeping in the same bed anymore. That phase has ended again. If they do anything together, it's because the children are there, but things are not happening. It's very superficial. Things have gone back to the way they were. A lot of the masculines are, two messages, a lot of masculines are working hard at their secular job to get away, you know, to keep out of the house, so they don't have to be there and just be in that energy. And another message I'm getting is that the karmic is working hard on getting her hands on all the money, but like she could be hiding money. Definitely hiding money. Yeah. And the masculine, he has an idea that this is going on, but he's not voicing it. I'm thinking he's waiting for the opportune time to blow the hiding of the money, and kaboom. This time the masculine is much wiser to the karmic. Yeah. This group is learning to stand up for themselves, not having to defend themselves anymore, because part of them, told you, just doesn't want, part of them, where's that card? It stays away at work as much as he can. Maybe taking on, you know, another shift, or maybe if the karmic works and she works during the day, maybe he's working the night shift, so that excuse me, working the night shift to make money. And the masculine is hiding money too, holding on tightly. And it's not that he's being materialistic about it now, because he is reevaluating what's important and what's not important. He's hiding it more for the fact of like an emergency fund, where the karmic is hoarding it just to hoard it, but the masculine is doing is more like, you know, an emergency fund. They hold on a minute. both of them, the masculine and the karmic, are just taking little pieces of money and stashing it aside. They don't want to raise the other one's suspicions, like they had, like before, before maybe they got back together. They were taking probably larger amounts of money, but this time they're both being more sneaky about it, being more sneaky about taking the money. Again, they're not moving on just yet. Things are still rocky. Things aren't smooth sailing. Again, with her mouth is what I get. It's just her mouth goes like on and on and on and on. And even in front of the children, like she doesn't care. Masculine is focusing on what is his treasure island. What would that look like? What else is going on? Okay, they want me to go back to the other deck. Because the masculines are starting to now stand up for themselves, the karmics are losing strength. In case you haven't figured out, I'm tapping into different collectives. They all want their stories told. I was just told. Yeah, where is that card? Where there is like little to no communication, because you can see the feminine is like, this is the masculine, this is the feminine. The feminine's looking at the masculine, but the masculine hasn't turned around yet and offered his cup of love, and the feminine is trying to bore holes in the back of his head, they just said, like to get his attention. Because the feminine wants the truth, no matter how much it may hurt. The feminine wants the truth. She wants to know what has been going on. Doesn't want to be blindsided by the karmic if the karmic confronts her. But the masculine is not ready to offer his love yet. He can barely speak to the feminine, much less offer love. Oh, that was reversed. But remember when I said they're not even sleeping in the same room anymore. Everything has gone back to the way it was before. Masculines are healing from the broken heart of the feminine. And some are healing from a broken heart from the karmic. You know, they did love the karmic at one time. guys, we have another, yep. So this group of masculines really is working on balancing, okay? Really working on balancing. I'm having a hard time saying the word. Balancing their shadow side, their light side, good and bad, just everything. Balancing work and family. Because like I said, some are working more or some are working night shifts. Oh, it's my son and his cat, if you hear meowing and talking. What else, Spirit? Spirit. I know there's more in there. Masculines are imagining what it is going to be like on their treasure island with their feminine. The second time I've seen this card, the masculine knows that he's had many past lives with the feminine. He is now awakened to that. They're starting to find like-minded people. Like I said, they're only playing house. Things are not as they seem. It's all fake. The second time I've seen this card. To the feminine, the masculine. To the feminine, the masculine is home. He's saying there's no place like home. You are home. Masculine is questioning, why did I turn my back on the feminine? Let me find those cards. Remember, I said the masculine has his back. And he's like, why? Why did I do that? I don't understand. Why did I not just offer my full cup of love? Why was I such an idiot? Is what they just said. With this card, they keep putting him ahead. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. That was from the Wizard of Oz. So the Wizard of Oz means something to somebody who's watching this. Maybe that's your masculine's favorite movie, or maybe that's your favorite movie. Again, that's a sign for you that there are messages in this reading for you. Yeah. Little communication again. Very little communication. Coming in very sporadically. Not even on a regular basis. Like going to the beach, watching, literally going to the beach, seeing a bottle come in with a note, and then going back like a couple days later and finding another one. It's not consistent. It's just whenever. Feminines are being urged to breathe. I know we all want this, but we need to breathe. What else, Spirit? Oh, man. Perfect way. Truth be told, the masculine is, well, somewhat telling the feminine what's going on, but the masculine will come around and tell the entire truth. Tell the entire truth of why this happened, what's been going on. Again, feminines, for some of you, it's gonna hurt. But better to know than not know, in my opinion. But you can see that the masculine still has his back turned on the entire truth. He's not speaking it just yet. Not speaking it to himself, not speaking it to anybody. Except little pieces, little pieces here and there. Again, some of them are standing up for themselves and some of them are starting to speak their truth. But it's very little increments at a time. But once it all starts, it's like a roller coaster. You're going up, 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 and then you come to this plateau and you're just kind of going, and then you go, and then all this is going to erupt. It's all going to erupt very, very quickly. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you found messages in this reading that is for you. And don't forget about, if you want the 15 and 30-minute reading, that will be a YouTube video. And if you do the 45 and the 60-minute reading, that will be over the phone with me. And the love letter and the sexual, the Tarot of Sexual Magic reading will be YouTube videos. The only thing that is different is the 45 and the 60-minute reading. It will be a phone reading with me. All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.